Okay, you guys, we are getting it all set up. We are live, all the way live on YouTube. And so I want you to go ahead on the chat and anybody that has some exciting things that they did for Pink Weekend so far. I know we got Monday too. And I know some of y'all sold a lot like at the beginning of the week too. So anything you're excited about, just put in the chat. I just want to celebrate y'all for a few minutes before we get started here tonight. We got a special training, and my name is Cleta Colson-Eyre. I'm a future executive senior sales director. It is November the 29th, 2020, and we are going to have the amazing Jana Strunk teach us on something really cool that she learned. And isn't it great about Mary Kay? It's like you can have an idea and then someone else shares it, and then they come back and you can try it, and then you can share it, and it goes around the Mary Kay world just like that, you know. And so Jana learned this from someone else, and she's going to tell you a little bit about it. But I just want to celebrate y'all for a little bit. So I see Linda, congratulations with a team member, proud of you. And I've got some. Marina was talking about she heard from a customer she hadn't heard in a while. She definitely recommends doing the emails, text for the Mary Kay holiday guide. Sale on Friday, and so one interested today. So that is awesome. And the thing is no matter what happened on Friday, you can keep it going. I mean, like it's all no holds bar from now until Christmas. And those of you that decided to invest in some inventory, it's going to be easier for you to sell some things when you have it on hand. If you did not, my suggestion would be make a list of some things that you think you can sell between now and Christmas and place that order before tomorrow. Okay, tonight or by tomorrow for sure, because Mary Kay is saying that you need to order by December the 11th to get it back for Christmas. But I am telling you that I have an order that I placed on November the 11th, and it still isn't here yet. So I would go ahead and pre-think about what do I want to sell? What are some things that have been selling right now? What are some cute things I could get together for last minute stocking stuffer ideas, last minute sales, flash sales, and some things that Jana's going to talk to you about. And don't wait, because honestly, you're not buying milk and eggs. It's not going to go bad, if you don't sell it by December the 25th. So you want to go ahead and get that order in and be ready. And I want to tell you the reason why I am so solid about inventory and why you need it. This month, I have already moved out of my inventory $7,365. $7,365 retail has come off of my shelf behind me that you can see and into my customers' hands. And I've always run my business for 35 years with some products on hand. And believe me, I had less money than many of you. I don't even think I had $100 in my checking account when I started Mary Kay. So it wasn't like, oh yeah, I have all this money in my account. Let me just pull it out of savings. I didn't have any savings and I didn't have any credit cards, and Mary Kay didn't take credit cards. So, but I found a way to get the money. I actually went to the bank and got a little small loan to get myself started. And then I just reinvested till I, felt like I had what I needed. And even now, when I get low on something, I don't wait. I go ahead and get it, because my mind, if someone buys, a foundation or something, I am assuming that when it runs out, they're going to call me and say, I need some more of that foundation. Honestly, women do not jump around on foundations. When they find one they like, they might go darker, they might go lighter, but usually they stick with you, because it's a pain to find a foundation that people like and that matches their skin tone. There's, right now you can't even go to the malls and do all that. So, if you sell some colors, stock up on those colors. I mean, you don't need 10, and I don't have 10 or, a very few things, but like foundations and cleansers, things like that. You want to have, according to your customer base, some on the shelf. Like for me, I have about 3 or 4 of every foundation color. And on some things that I sell more of, I may keep 4 or 5. Now, why wouldn't I keep more than that? Because I order every single month. I order every single month. And so there are some things that I have more of that, like eye makeup remover at any given month, I could sell 10 or 12 of them. My customers tend to use one a month and they buy two at a time. So there's some things that I keep more of, but I just wanted to talk about that for a minute about inventory, because what's so nice is literally on Friday after my sale, I had every single thing I needed but two things. And one was a botanicals hydrate that I thought I had. I looked on my shelf, the old botanicals hydrate, which they brought back. But it was a cleanser instead of a hydrate. And the other one was a foundation, because I sold four of them and I needed five. And so, but one girl bought three. So, you know what I mean? Of everything, that's it. Every single thing that they bought. Otherwise, it was cash and carry, which is so great because I have all that money now. I've got things I've got to deliver tomorrow, but most of it, people have either given me their credit card, or when I deliver them tomorrow, they're going to give me the money. And so anyway, I just wanted to put a plug in. If you're trying to run your business with zero inventory, I mean, yes, you can make money. I'm not saying you can't, because it's not required. You can do customer delivery service and all that, but you will make more money. And you can ask any sales director on here when you have some product on your shelf. You just will. Because when you have a party and they can take it home right then, people get excited. They do. They get excited. They want to buy more. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and congratulate all of you that did have some sales last week. And, just keep it up in the chat box on YouTube or on the Zoom chat box. We would love to hear if you had some sales, and or if you got some things working for this week, or if you did a party or anything that you're excited about. And it's possible that you may have put a lot of effort, or put some things out there and you didn't have a lot maybe you didn't have a lot of orders for that, or this weekend. Don't get discouraged, because some people they're not used to it. A lot of my people, they know. I've been doing this for a long time, you guys, 35 years, and I've been doing this Black Friday sale probably, I would say, at least 10 years, so that my customers, they already know it's coming. And they already know it's coming, and they're like, you gonna have that sale again? I'm like, yep. And I don't discount all throughout the year. So they know they better take advantage of it, because there's no other time in the year that I do what I do on Black Friday. And my sale was that I did 30% off from 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning. And honestly, I have a list. This is all my sales. These were the 30% off. And this side, and then this was my 25% off. So I think I had 40 or 50 people. I'd have to count it up again. I can't remember which one, that bought products. So you may be a newer consultant, and you may have a customer base of about 20 right now. So of course you're not going to sell what I do. So don't worry about that. I have 450 people I send emails to. So you see what I'm saying? It's still not like a huge percent, but the thing is, some of them go, oh, I forgot, and they'll keep, they'll buy later. So I'm not worried about it. But it's something that you can start, whether you had one sale or just a little bit, and then you can keep going. And next year you can remind them, and then the next year, and it's just going to get better and better and better. And the big thing is, don't discount stuff all throughout the year, because if you do, it's no big deal to have a sale. Because they're like, yeah, it's all right, she'll have another one next week. When I go to Kohl's, they have sales all the time. Now, I like shopping at Kohl's, but if I see something, I'm like, that'll be on sale next week. Or Hobby Lobby, if it's not on sale this week, it'll be on sale the next week, which it does bring in a lot of business. But with your Mary Kay, if you want one big sale, don't do it all year long, And so anyway, I'm seeing some $250 weeks, a $500 week. That's awesome. Some 12 days of Christmas postings. That's great. I know some people are doing that. $1,100, Maureen. Congratulations. That is awesome. So you know what? There's a lot of Mary Kay that went out and went on to other people's doors this week, and it was fun. I worked literally from when I got up to 6 o'clock bagging orders. I mean, I was steadily doing, because I put them all on the computer and, try to take care of all that. But it was a fun day, and I have family here. I had 8 people from out of town. They all spent the night for Thanksgiving. In fact, they're all still here and in the other room having dinner. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry that you got to work. I'm like, I'm not. I said, listen, y'all go do what you need to do. Y'all go shop and spend your money. I will be in this room in here making cash. And that's exactly what I did. And I had a happy Black Pink Friday, right? And so I love working for myself. I love that I can do that. And yeah, I might have missed a little shopping day, but that's okay. I actually need to pay some bills. Any of y'all need to pay bills? So it made me real happy to stay home and work my Mary Kay business and really just to get to talk to that many customers, in one day. So, congratulations for all of you. Shaniqua, Shug did $400, so that's good. Everybody just keep commenting on that. I'm gonna check over here on YouTube, see if we have any YouTubers. If y'all have some sales, y'all put it over there too. I'd love to give you a shout out too. So I know our guest speaker is on here, which is no guest to us, and it's our beautiful Pink Cadillac director, Jana Strunk. And Jana contacted me about a week ago, I guess, probably, or the beginning of this last week, and said that she did something, she wanted to talk to me about it, and I had all this company, and I listened to her message, but I didn't have time to call her back and talk to her. And I'm like, I really want to know what she said. And now I'm in my office, I'm right by myself, and I have one whole hour. I'm so excited. So I asked her if she would talk about this and she would teach us a little bit about it. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to bring her on here. Jana, I'm going to spotlight you. And not only that, Jana, I'm going to spotlight you. I'm going to make you the co-host. I'm just going to give you like everything you need if I can figure it out. You know what? Let me remove the spotlight for a minute, because when I did that, it wouldn't let me make you co-host. Hang on just a second. Okay. Our co-host is now in the building, and I'm going to spotlight you. Okay, sister, you are on live Sunday Night Live.
Woohoo! Well, I am so excited to be here. Okay, so sometimes I get so excited about my business because, after 17 and a half years, I'm still in love with what we do. But I'm so excited about this new thing. And I'll tell you, I am doing 5 to 10 minute Mary Kay flash parties. And I'm going to tell you, I'll break it down here in just a minute. I'll tell you, because I want to give everybody credit that talked about it or trained about it and things like that. But I have to tell you guys, there's something that flashed in my brain that said, let me think. Yes, everybody has 5 to 10 minutes to do a Mary Kay party with you. Who would not want to do that and earn some free product, especially my current clients? And so, okay, so what really stirred me up is this last week, I told Cleta, I'm just disappointed in my bookings. I need bookings on my books. And then she's like, you're right. And I said, all right, let's do a challenge. I want to have 10 of my books by Friday at 5. Well, at 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon, I remembered this because I just had a busy, crazy week. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And then one of my consultants, amazing Leanna, and Leanna's brand new. Leanna DeMont said had been talking in one of her trainings, and I told her about, how I make posters. I use Poster My Wall. And so anyway, she went and said, I'm going to make a flyer. She went and made a flyer, and it said, MK flash party. And I said, that's what I'm going to book, because I have to have something. I have to do something fast right now, because I told Cleta, I'm a woman of my word. And so I said that I was going to be in this challenge. And so I contacted my clients and said, hey, I'm really excited about something fun that I'm doing, and it's brand new, and I don't even know what I'm doing, but will you do it with me? I'm doing a flash party, and it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes, and you can earn 1/2 off item for every girlfriend that joins us. And my client, Shonda Fitzmeyer, said, yes, I'll do that. That sounds great. I'm really needing to order anyways. And so she can already count up in her mind what she's going to be getting for half off, because she knows what she spends on her products. And so it was just so exciting to me. And so honestly, what I did is, that was Friday. I booked the party for, was it Tuesday? Tuesday. And, I had a busy weekend. And so I didn't get a lot done, but what I did do is I said, well, do you want me to create a Facebook group so I can tell everybody how to get on Zoom, and that way you can invite people, because, I want to help you be successful? Or do you want me to contact your people? She said, oh, just create a Facebook group. And I said, okay, sounds great. So I created a Facebook group. The only thing that I did pre-posting, because this is so simple. So I just introduced myself. I put a picture of myself and I can share with you what I posted. I just said, my name's Jana Strunk and I'm Shonda's friend and also her Mary Kay gal. And we're going to do this flash party. It's going to take 10 minutes. And this is when we're doing it. And this is how to get on Zoom. And that was about it. And then I said, tell me how you know her. And then on a post the day of the party, I posted the Mary Kay app, that the skin analyzer app. And I said, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about tonight. This app is something it's free and it's totally amazing. Try it out and post your results on here. Tell me something that you'd like to change about your skin if you could change anything. And then what I did is anybody that was on the page or engaged, I reached out to them and said, hey, I'm really super excited about Shonda's party tonight. It's going to be 10 minutes. That's it. So, but I wanted to see if you might be able to join us because she's going to be able to get a half price item for every girlfriend that joins us tonight. So that way I'm putting a little bit of squeeze on them, say, help your girlfriend out. You can spare 10 minutes for your girlfriend. And so they told me yes or no if they could come. And then I, asked them I would ask them, is there anything about your skin you would change if you could change anything? That way, I could kind of focus, on different products if I needed to. That was it. I got on the party. Whoever got on at that point. And I shared my 5 favorite Mary Kay products. That was it. And I promised them I was only going to take 10 minutes. I didn't do a lengthy eye story. I condensed everything. I was quick. It was short, quick, and sweet. And I said, and when we're done with the 10 minutes, I said, I gave them my closing within the 10 minutes. And I'm not sure how people do it in 5 because I'm a talker, but really, I'm talker about the products. I was excited about the products. And so, and the things that I shared, I've got it right here. I'm looking back here because it's sitting down below. I shared the Time Wise 3D set. I shared microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, the eye petals, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, hydrogel eye mask, and oil-free eye makeup remover. And honestly, what my intention is going to be on these is talk about products that people are using every day. Why would you do that? Because you want to be a smart marketer. Do you want to show an eyeshadow when you could sell a body lotion that somebody's putting on morning and night or more, every day? So be smart about your marketing. Sell products that people are going to have to use every day. That's going to increase their usage, increase their love for Mary Kay, but it's also going to increase the business influence. So anyway, so I shared the products. I just popped up a closing page and said, I'm going to go ahead and post this on the Facebook group if you miss it. These are the specials exclusive to this party today. And I'm going to be in contact with you each individually to answer any questions that you have. 10 minutes is up. Thank you so much. I totally respect it if you have to go now, but if you do have questions, you can stick around. And so guess what? They stuck around. And so they stuck around, they asked questions. And so, but we were really done within 20 minutes total. So beginning to end. My results, I have 1 future party booked from that. There were 3 people on. There was the hostess and 2 others. I had about $126 in sales. And by the way, now I have the hostess that was already my client is using more products. She already had an order put together. So she didn't buy just 2 items at half price, which by the way, even if she would have, I wouldn't have been out anything. But she bought more. She bought a microdermabrasion set. She bought a moisturizer, a cleanser, foundation. She bought like $170 worth of stuff. And then, got some taken off of that, of course, for their half price items. So, but from that, it has excited me so much because it was so stinking simple. I do not like things that I have to study it for a week. Let me wrap my brain around it. Oh my gosh, do I have to learn a new system? Do I have to have? Oh, I have to have 25 posts. Oh, that's going to take me some time to learn. No, 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 no. I said I was going to do a flash party. I did it. And guess what? The funny thing was that somebody had already invented this. I was not the I'm not the inventor of this, you guys. And so I just want to share with you, somebody already invented this wheel. And so I'd already heard about it. So I will go back to that here in just a moment. But you know what? I've got 6 more appointments, 6 more flash parties on my books for this week that I just booked this afternoon. Y'all inspired me because I knew I was going to talk about this. And I thought, well, if I'm going to talk about it, I better have more booked. And so I have got a list of my clients. And I shared on the Boss Babes already the script that I use to book those 6. Okay. So, and by the way, there are some people that just haven't had a chance to respond yet. I'm probably going to have a lot more. And so it's really fun. This is fun and it's exciting and anyone can do it. So I'm going to go through the different steps. First of all, I do want to give credit to amazing top sales director, Susan McCoy. Susan was on our Kansas City area directors meeting at the end of, or at the beginning of November. And she mentioned doing 5-minute parties. And I was intrigued by it and I was excited by it. But I had some other things in life going on and I was sidetracked. Okay. So when Leanna posted the flyer for the flash parties, that like sparked it. And I'm like, oh, that's confirmation. I need to do those. I need to get to that. And so I went back after I did my first flash party. I went back and I looked. And so Susan had the information and she got it from National Sales Director Crystal Trojanowski, who had a conference call with Sales Director Alice George. And I believe Alice is maybe in Alabama or Mississippi area. She has the most amazing accent. And you know what? So I went back and I watched the video of her training on it. And guess what? It's the same thing that I did. It's the exact same thing that I did. And so I love it because it was like, I was like, oh, I'm so glad because what I did was so simple and what she was training on was so simple. So let me see. Okay, so I want to just give you some steps of things that you do because when you do talk about the products, it's important to have the fact sheets with you. So we'll talk about that here in just a moment. Okay, so these are the steps to do it. If you're a step girl, if you're a details girl, these are your steps. Number 1, contact your clients or potential clients and book a flash party. This is something that we do. And by the way, I do these on Zoom. You can create a group on Facebook to explain to them where they're going and what they're doing, because that way you have kind of that unity and have that connection. But this happens on Zoom. So schedule it. And then if I do create a Facebook group, by the way, what I do is I say, like I just created a group just a few minutes ago and it says, Lucy's Mary Kay Flash Party, 7 to 7:10 p.m. Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That way people are not mistaken. This isn't an hour party. This is a 10-minute party. And number 2, get a guest list to coach or create a Facebook group. So just coach it like like, hey, do you want me to invite some gals for you via phone, like / text, or would you rather I created a Facebook group? And so she'll tell you one or the other. I love giving people choices. People love choices, just 2 choices. So you give her the choice and then like the Facebook group, that way you can start messaging the people. Hey, thanks for hopping on here. Am I going to be able to, will I see you that day? And then you can ask more questions. Number 3, if you create a Facebook group, obviously have the hostess invite friends. Make sure that you post a few days before the party to engage people and to give them instructions on how to get to the Zoom party. And you want to introduce yourself, maybe like I said before, share the Skin Analyzer app, things like that. And then after the party's over, share the closing sheet. That's it. If you do it on if you have the Facebook group created. And number 4, I already talked about this, but message and contact guests to see who will be attending, what their skin type is, and if they would change anything, if they could change anything at all. And you can also say, hey, do you know anybody that might want to join us? And you could even say, if you have any girlfriends that join us, I'm going to give you a half price item. Because then you could multiply it. You could make it, this is Susie Q's party, but Janie, she brought 2 people. Why doesn't she get a bonus from it? You know what I mean? Why not? And then number 5, I would suggest getting on a few minutes in advance just to chat and get to know some of the guests, because some people are going to hop on a little bit early because, like, I am like a racehorse. I'm excited at the starting gate. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get started, because if I'm only gonna have 10 minutes of their time, I'm gonna be ready. And so I'm not gonna get on at 7 o'clock. I'm going to be on there at 6:50, 6:55 at the latest. That way, when 7 o'clock hits, we're rocking and rolling, because I want to respect their time. And I think that people love this because it does respect their time. I've got people booking these with me that wouldn't have before, that said, oh, girl, I got 10 minutes for you, or I've got 5 minutes for you. Yes,
And
Cleta?
when you did the Zoom, did you also stream to that little Facebook group or no?
I did not, but
Okay.
I did record it on my computer just because I wanted to maybe share it with a couple of consultants.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I did record it, but I did not stream it. But then since I saved it, it's on YouTube, and I put it
You
in
did post it on there? Okay. I just didn't know if you
yeah.
did that or not.
I put
Okay.
it into that group. I didn't see anything come from it,
Yeah.
but it was there. So, okay, number 6, talk about the 5 favorite products and clothes. So I'm going to share with you where you should be going. So I'm going to share my screen here. And so, you know what? This is so important for you all to know anyway, because this is just great information. So on Mary Kay and Touch, you're going to want to go underneath the products tab, click on Product Central. And then once you're on Product Central, you're going to look for product search. See, left-hand side, product search. And then look at these subheadings up here. This is what you're going to want to look for. So if you're looking for something in the Time-Wise repair line, then you can look under Time-Wise repair, or Time-Wise, click on here. And or if it's something that's just basic, then it's just under Mary Kay. Okay. So let's look for those, the hydrogel eye patches. That's probably under just Mary Kay. So go under there, and let's see, there we go. Hydrogel eye patch. And so I'm going to click on that. And once I click on it, you guys, if you haven't been in here, you should check this out. Looking at application ingredients, product characteristics, packaging, copy. It's just, there's so much good stuff. But what I really want you to know tonight is look at that product fact sheet PDF. It's in the upper right-hand corner always. And so when you click on that, look, it says pick me up patches deliver a refreshing burst of hydration to the eyes. It's instantly cooling and soothing, immediately boosts the skin hydration, and it diminishes the look of puffiness and dullness. There's your 10-second commercial on the eye gel patches. And so, you know what, Mary Kay, they don't hire, let's see, someone that has been a waitress for 10 years to write these things. They hire people that have been studying marketing. Okay. They hire professional marketers to write the stuff that's in our, not that being a waitress is bad, but I'm just saying they have picked people from the field that know exactly what they're doing. So like when you look at the catalog and when you look at these descriptions, it is definitely something that is going to be a great commercial. Okay. So there's usually a front and a back. So you want to print those off. And then if I were you, I would highlight what you want to share that evening. That way you're not trying to browse through there. So just be prepared, print it out. And so you're going to have 5 product fact sheets right in front of you. Okay. So I think we're done sharing on that. So, and then let's see. What I do is step number 7 is tell them the presentation's over and ask them if they have any questions, or they can stick around if they have any questions. And number 8 is just reach out to individuals to close them on Messenger. And you can text or call them if that's how you have established the contact with them. Okay. And when you're closing them, you're asking simple questions. Did you have a good time tonight? Thank you so much for being there. What products were you most excited about? What were you most excited about? And, so that way you're starting a conversation and you're working on getting the order, securing the order, booking the follow-up, booking their flash party. If they say, well, what's on your wish list? Well, I want everything, but I can't afford it. Oh my gosh, girl, you know what? Let me help you with that. At your flash party, how would you feel about getting that for half price? So get the order, book the follow-up appointment, and maybe ask them to listen to some facts about Mary Kay. If you think, she is a sparkler. I like her. She's a go-getter. And I love how you get to know people on Zoom. So I love this. It's simple, simple, simple. What questions do you all have? Does anyone have any questions?
So one of the questions I was thinking about is when you finished your the party, did anybody just right then go ahead and say, hey, okay, I want to get something, or did you say, all right, I'll call y'all? Or how did you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you finished, did you say, well, all right, y'all want to order anything, or how did you do that?
Well, I could tell based on some of the questions that were being asked at the end. One of the gals wanted some type of moisturizer, and we were talking about time-wise repair, day or night. And so I did reach out to her. She said, hey, I definitely want to order a moisturizer. What's your website? And I hadn't even had a chance to go back to the Facebook page to type out my website. So that's something that you'll definitely want to have on there. And then Shonda already had her list of what she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And so at that point, I said, is there anything else? What else? And she actually added a couple of things to her list. And so, but yeah, the follow-up interaction. And then, her mom is the one that's booking the follow-up party. And she didn't say, hey, I want to do one of these. It was something that I reached out to her. I said, we've got some other amazing products that I think you would definitely benefit from. And, you could definitely get the same deal that Shonda did at your flash party. And so, it's simple, it's fast, it's easy. What would work better for you? Would an evening this week or maybe weekends? And so she's in the process of giving me still, pinning down a time. She was looking at her calendar.
All right, Jana, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to put you on the spot, which I know it's not on the spot for you, but I know my people, and they'll be like, even though this is just so super simple, it's only 10 minutes. So would you mind pretending that all of us are in your party and do a little flash party with us? Just the same thing you did the other night.
Absolutely.
Well, I know you had the products down there. So I just thought you guys, it's 10 minutes. It probably won't take even that long because, she's not having to welcome any of us.
I'll do it. And you know what? I don't have my sheets here with me. So I'm just going to wing it, but I know the products.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for coming on here tonight. And you know what? Thank you so much, Cleta, for getting your girlfriends on here. You guys, I've known Cleta for a long time, and we giggle a lot together. I bet y'all can believe that, right? So I always do. I want to be personable, and I want to, know that we have a connection here. Okay, so definitely do that. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and get things rolling. So I am going to open it up for questions at the end. So if you do have questions, I can definitely answer them at when we're finished. Okay, because I want to honor your time. Okay, so, and I'm going to time it here. Okay, 7:33 when I start. So I do watch the clock because I want to make sure I do honor their time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with one of my favorite products. This is the Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D. This set has so many amazing things within it. This is packed full of antioxidants to fight free radicals. Okay, so I don't know if anybody likes to drink red wine, but this has encapsulated resveratrol in it, which is derived from the skin of red grapes. So, oh my goodness, antioxidants on the inside, antioxidants on the outside. You cannot beat it. So the first one is the cleanser. It has four things in one step. Everybody knows nobody wants to stand in the bathroom and spend 5 hours getting beautiful. How about 5 minutes? That's way better. So this cleanses, exfoliates, and it freshens and it lightens and brightens your skin. We also have a day cream with SPF that has broad spectrum SPF. So it's going to protect against aging rays and burning rays. Great for that protection against the damaging sun. And then also we have a night cream to help repair your skin at night while you're sleeping. Who does not want that? And then we also have an eye cream. This is the thinnest skin on your face and it's going to age the fastest. So this is the basics. This is something that I think is appropriate for probably anyone from 16 to 50 years old. So if you are not in that age range, I've definitely got some different sets available for you. And we'll talk more about that later. Okay. Okay, my next one is the charcoal mask. This is like a blackhead vacuum. It's amazing. It goes on dark gray and then it dries to kind of an elephant gray finish, but it gets really dark where it's pulling out the oils in your skin and it turns white. It's got honeysuckle extract in it and it's seeking out bacteria. It's like bacteria seeking missiles. Anyway, it seeks out the bacteria and it turns it white. It is the coolest thing ever. I love it. Only $24. This is one of Mary Kay's. This is one of my top sellers for sure. It's a supplement. You can use it twice a week. It stays on for 10 minutes and it doesn't peel off your face. It actually, you wash it off with a washcloth when you're done. Okay. Absolutely fabulous. And by the way, even men can use that. My boys love it. So let's talk about oil-free eye makeup remover. If you want to keep your eyes in great shape, it's really important that you don't take off your mascara and any eye makeup by tugging or pulling. This is amazing. I'm going to show it to you real quick. It's oil-free, and what happens is like you shake it up and you put some on a cotton pad, and then I just let it rest for just a moment and then wipe it off gently. Everything comes off so smooth. And by the way, this has even, I'm not making crazy claims here, but this has even taken lip gloss out of my niece's carpet. So like really sticky stuff. So this saved her dog's life. So anyway, it does. It takes lipstick off as well. So sometimes if I have lipstick on at bedtime, I just flip that cloth pad around and wipe off my lipstick as well. It is fantastic. And this is only $17 and will last you a couple of months. So love that. Next is our Time-Wise microdermabrasion set. The microdermabrasion set, this is a physical exfoliant. Love this. This has little perfectly round crystals. And so what you do is you'll use this probably twice a week. And so it lasts for quite a while. I don't know, probably like Mary Kay probably says 3 months. I say probably 6 months at least, because if you only use it twice a week, it really does last. So unless you're exfoliating your whole body, which you could. So anyway, after you cleanse, I like to keep this one in the shower because sometimes I forget to do it otherwise. And so after I cleanse, I just put about a nickel to a quarter size amount of this into my hand. And then I rub it on my face, avoiding my mouth and my eyes because I don't want to get the greenies in there. And I exfoliate the dead skin cells. It sloughs off the dead skin cells, cleans out the pores, and it makes your skin instantly smooth and soft. It's instant gratification. And it's a physical exfoliant because it's taking off, that heavy layer of dead skin cells on the top. Okay. And then once you get out of the shower and pat your skin dry, this amazing product right here is the pore minimizer. This has got silk tree bark extract in it for soothing benefits. And what this does is after, when you put it on your skin, it kind of helps plump up the pore so your pores don't look so big. And I love it. This cleans the pores. This helps firm them up. So it's an amazing duo. And this is appropriate for anyone, I would say, from 14 years old to no limit at all. Okay. $55 for the set. And it's an amazing gift as well. So anyway, there's that set. And then this is the hydrogel eye patches. You guys, this is just a treat for your eyes. I did these a couple of days ago, and the next day I felt under my eyes. I'm like, that feels so good and hydrated. And so these are fabulous. Generally, I would have the one that I am using. And so when you open it up, you guys, it's got this. This is a brand new one. But anyway, what I would do is I would pull one out and I would show it to them. And I would say, look, it's shaped like a comma. It's sparkly and it's pink. It is so pretty. And this has got so many natural, amazing ingredients in it. It's like a salad on your face. It feels fabulous. So what you want to do with this, and by the way, you get 30 sets for just $40. And so what you're going to do is you're going to put this on and the point goes to the inside. It's like a comma. And so you'll pat that on there in the morning. So when you get up, first thing, go in. If you need to brush your teeth, put your contacts in, go ahead and do that. And then put that on and then go have your coffee. So you can keep this on while you're doing things around the house for about 20 minutes. And when you take it off, it helps with the depuffing. It helps with hydration. This is a great product. I absolutely love it. And by the way, the little applicators in there, that's to help you get it out of the jar. That's not for application purposes. Okay. So again, $40 for 30 sets. And I think that, and that's going to last you, I think, 4 months. That's, how that works out if you used it twice a month. Okay. All right. So now what I want to tell you is, that, you know what? It's been 6 minutes, friends. And so I'm going to share with you a little bit about how you can get these products today. So when you purchase 2 of these sets, and so this is my set sheet, and I would pop it up on the screen, and I would say, actually, I might have it here real close. I might be able to pop it up. Oh, you know what? I'll just pop some set up here. And okay. Okay, that's not working. Okay, so anyway, I would just pop it up on my screen because you can do that. And then you can say, okay, so you can check out any of these sets, but I'm just going to talk about the ones that we discussed today. So here's the Miracle set. This is 110. Here's the microdermabrasion plus set. That's 55. Here's the mix and mask set. And so you can get the set for 46, or you can get this for 24. You can get things a la carte. But when you purchase things in these sets, when you purchase 2 sets, you're going to get your 3rd set for 25% off today. So that's your special today. Or you can buy 5 sets for this amount and get this free travel roll it back. And so those are our specials today. I just want to thank you again, Cleta, for hosting this flash party. I love sharing about my favorite Mary Kay products. And so I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions. The presentation is over, friends. And so thank you so much for joining and for being part of this and helping Cleta earn some Mary Kay products for free. So I'm going to go ahead. If you do want to stick around, that's fantastic. I've got time to answer any questions that you have. Okay. And then I would just open it up for questions.
Okay, so that was 8 minutes. Great job. And so I already know that everybody's going to say, can we get her set sheet? I already know it. So if you can just send it to me, I'll put it in a Google Doc, or if you want to send me the Google Doc link, and I will just post that in the description of our YouTube video. Okay. And on the Boss Babes, those of you that are on the Voxer group, we will post it in there as well, when you have time, Jana. So I know you have lots of parties to do, but y'all all have set sheets. Just pick one and use it, right, Jana? And I'm just saying, if they want to look at it,
I'm open to new set sheets. I just found this one and I thought, okay, sounds good. I just grabbed it and go. You know,
that's the truth.
You can't spend 5 years looking for stuff and being perfect. You just have to get into action.
That's so true. That's so true. As a matter of fact, you know what? Forget the set sheet. You guys just find your own. Because I do the same thing. I'm like, I need a set sheet, and then I'll go on my. I'll go on my own. You post it if you want to. So
I love having options. I'll post it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, girl. Anybody else have a question? Someone said, so you're not sending samples or giving prizes. You're just getting on there, doing it quick and being done, right?
I am not opposed to giving prizes. In fact, I think I told them I was going to, like, for comments, if they commented, I might give a prize or whatever, which that's totally fine. But you know what? It can get too much.
Right.
I think that we can get, oh, let's add this. Oh, let's add this. Oh, let's add this. And then before too long, it's not duplicatable.
And it's not flash.
Right. It's not flashy. It's, sluggish.
You know what? And Jana, really, you could do, like, if they wanted something like that, you could always say, now we have our full size parties that are 30 minutes, or 30 minutes to an hour, and I can send you a sample. We can go through them, and you could offer that for those that say, well, I think I want to try it,
Absolutely. And then we're going to be doing a robe party coming up.
Yeah.
And so, you can put a plug in for that. Hey, if anybody's excited about maybe winning a free robe and being part of our nighttime facials, let me know. I'd be happy to send out some samples. And, you can do anything with this. But the beautiful part is that it's quick, it's fast, and it's enticing. It's enticing to the hostess. And what I have found is that I thought, okay, so even if I had $126 in sales in 10 minutes, I can do 20 of these a week. You know, how many of these can we do? And so, you know, the funny thing is I kind of did the math, and it might equal out to doing 3 parties, but doing a 10-minute thing is a different, it's attracting more people because
Mhm.
people want something fast. They want to have their time honored. And once you get on there with them, they'll ask more questions. They don't mind spending an hour with you, but they want it to be in the context that they only have to spend 10 minutes.
Right. And if you did 10 of them, I think you're going to have more customers than 3 parties.
Bingo.
You know?
That is the thing, because I did figure it up. You'd have 50, if you did 3 parties, you'd probably have 15 people that you met. But if you did 10 of these, you would have 30. You know, if you only had 3 people at each of these and you did
Right.
10, you'd have seen 30 people. So you're seeing twice the people, twice the opportunity for building your client base, for building your team as well. And by the way, this is, I don't, who this is so duplicatable.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone wants to join your team and they just watch you do this and they're like, I
Mm.
could share about my 5 favorite Mary Kay products.
Right.
Right.
Can I jump in for just a quick second?
Yes.
So
Yes,
one of the
hang
people
on.
that I heard train on this, she did a couple of these parties in 1 month, and she saw 89 faces by doing it this way.
Wow.
And I think what
Wow.
she was doing, like to make it easy about the set sheet, instead of doing a set sheet, what she was doing was anybody who was on live, she would give 10% off one of the items that she demoed that night. If they bought 2 of the items she demoed, she would give them 15% off. And if they bought 3 or more of the items, they could get 20% off. She did that because then that just really boosted her sales. And it seems like I heard Amber Town-Guillen talk on this, and that might be on In Touch, guys. If you go and look, that might have been a power class where she talked about it too. And then at the end, when Jana said, you know, our 10 minutes are up, but now if anybody wants to hang out, and if she only had 1 person on, some of these people, they were doing like 1 face at a time. And then that's when she would pull out the temptation basket, and she's showing all her Christmas items and boosting holiday sales. So like even just having 1 person on, she was getting like $300 and $400 in sales for doing it. Hi, friend.
That's fantastic. I do have a couple of people that I've booked for this week that don't have other people getting on. And so I have booked a couple of those. So
But just have your temptation basket ready and your holiday stuff ready to show.
Right. And I think that we have to be smart as well, you know, about what we're showing. Like tomorrow night, I have an appointment at 4:00, and it's with my client, Ruth. Now, Ruth is not going to benefit from the 3D set. So I'm going to show time-wise repair, and I'm going to show, you know what I mean? So that's going to be customized to the hostess. And I think that that's totally okay. So you can, you know, time-wise repair set, microderm, but you can still do microderm, but you might choose something else like hydrating lotion, because it's getting close to wintertime. And so hydrating lotion, or time-wise, you know, the age fighting lotion. So
Jana, why couldn't you do hydrating lotion, hand cream, and the facial stick, since we know it's on sale? Do them today, do them tonight or tomorrow, and say, listen, and you could do a 3-minute flash party.
Listen,
you know, and I got 3 products to show you really quick. I got a really good deal on it. Jump on here, you know.
Absolutely.
And, you know, or even if you decided I'm going to go ahead and order them, I don't have time to do 10 flash parties tomorrow, but if you know they're coming in, put those 3 in your 5 things, you know.
Bingo. Max it out. That's what my plan is. Max it out, get 13 of each, and then do the flash, add that into your flash party. That's genius. That's
yeah. So I think that would work out really good.
I
really appreciate you sharing this. I can get excited about it too. I can see why you are. Number one, this is so funny. Y'all know usually I'm here by myself. I have no distractions. I just have my little great niece that had wanted to know if I could go in there and turn back on Home Alone because nobody else in the house knows how to run a TV but me, evidently. But anyway, what was I saying? And my mother's calling me.
You know how excited you can get.
Yes. Okay. So I really think that some of my loyal customers to get something at half price would do this, and the fact that it's only 10 minutes. Like if I say, I'm really going to cut it off at 10 because I got another one right afterwards. Or you could, I don't know. You could say, I have 3 of these tonight. So I promise you it's going to be 10 and I'll take questions for 5 minutes. But otherwise, you're not going to be on there with me but a second, And so I love it. So if you guys want to, anyone that's on here, consultants or directors, if you guys want to just pop on here and just affirm Jana for us tonight. You just did a great job. Thank you for just going through it real quick, because I think people, when they see it, they're like, okay, now I really can do that. And you did. Of course, I love all of your selling techniques. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Hey, well, Jana, I'll jump on first. I just love this idea. I love anything that's quick and easy and simple. And your presentation was awesome, and your energy is awesome. And I think that's important too. It's just that element of it. Just having that energy up makes a big difference with the customers as well. And you always bring that. So thank you so much for the idea. I love it. And I can't wait to book some more myself.
You know what? You're going to do amazing. And thank you so much for that, Lori. And this is the thing, you guys, in sales, you are selling yourself first. And if you don't have any energy, you better jump up and do some jumping jacks before your party.
Right.
And you better get excited because, think about how excited you are about the products, and then go and share that love that you have for the products, because that is, enthusiasm.
You know what? Mary Kay Ash,
the IASM, I am sold myself, is what enthusiasm.
Mary Kay Ash used to say, she really said this. She said, now, if you're feeling kind of like blah and you're just not that pumped up and you've got to get on the phone and make booking calls, she said, go and run around your den, run around your house several times. Sharon's going, she remembers, run up and down your stairs, be kind of breathless. And then when you get on the phone, you're like, hey, Jana, this is Cleta. Listen, I'm so excited. I'm just la, 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 la. And you're just, you're out of breath because you're winded from running around your house. And she says, plus you're in a hurry, you're talking to, you're not going, hey, what you been doing? How's your Thanksgiving? They're like, I ain't got time for this. But when you're kind of like that, it makes people. So you might need to run around your house before you do your Zoom call and have your blotters to blot your sweat.
That's right. Or say some affirmations. Affirm yourself. Say, I'm excited. I'm ignited. I'm on fire. I love my business. I love my products.
That's right.
And make sure that you're saying it in a enthusiastic tone.
Yeah.
Yes.
We used to do this chant too that was act enthusiastic and you'll be enthusiastic. Act enthusiastic and you'll be enthusiastic. We used to do that at the meeting years ago.
That's
awesome. Right. We did.
Hey, Jana, you did a fabulous job. Can I be you?
Can I be you?
It was a great presentation, and I am now everyone that knows, I love simple and easy and fast, and this is right up my alley. And really, it's so easy. It makes me want to call somebody tonight and say, hey, you want to do a flash party?
Yeah.
So thank you.
Do it. Because you know what? That's my thing. When those things, fell into line and I'm like, a flash party, I can do that. And so I love simple too. And you know what? A lot of people love simple.
Yeah.
So I think that this is something that could light a fire in our future national areas that could change the complexion of our businesses. And this is just so much fun. And another thing is the connection. I've had a lot of people say, oh, I just haven't connected with anyone in a long time. I said, even if it's for 10 minutes, this is going to be really fun. Invite them on so they can have that sense of connection too. Selah, you're amazing. I know. I can't wait to hear about your first flash party.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Katie.
Hey, Jana Strunk. Hey, lady. Okay, so I'm like super jacked up about this because I have been wanting something new. I mean, who can't get excited about new? Like fresh and new and
Right.
excited. And like moving into December, like we're in the throes of the holidays. Like we've been talking about holiday products. Like why not condense it down? And especially because people are paying more attention to their time right now, I feel like. And we've got a lot of stuff coming at us and going on. And so I feel like flash parties, 10-minute parties are so much more appealing. Maybe not so much more, but they're more appealing, I feel like, to some people. And so I'm just so excited about this. So thank you so much for showing us. I loved watching you do it, and like we were your clients. And so I don't know, I've already been like messaging people about this. So I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. Thank you so much for sharing, you guys. You're awesome. So
That's awesome. And listen, little shout out to Katie. I saw that she had where am I, Katie? I'm
Yes.
looking on your stuff that you said you had a good week. I can't find it on
I
here.
had almost 1,300.
Yeah.
1,300 weekends so far.
Come on. That is awesome. And I'll have to say, there's a girl, let's see over here. Karen, someone had $300 in sales. Karen Crownover, hey, one of our sister directors over here as well. So anyway, I just want to give those shout outs for that too. Okay. Anybody else want to say anything to Jana before y'all get on the phone and book some flash parties? Okay, listen, I want to say that each of the sales directors that are on here, I know I speak in unity because we talk all the time to each other. Some of us even have a little group that we are in constant communication. So I just want to say that we are very thankful in this month of Thanksgiving for our Mary Kay consultants in our unit and for our adoptees and just our friends that we don't even know. That I have people all the time that message and say something about that they saw us on YouTube and that they watch us every single week. And so I just want to say that we're thankful for y'all, and we hope that some of the content that we have is blessing your business. We ask our consultants, especially the ones that are the directors that are participating, if you're in their units, we ask you to reach out to your sister's consultants that are not getting on these calls and say, hey, you should get on them, because it would, sometimes when a sister consultant asks another sister consultant and say, you really should get on them. We have tips every single week. And when you are feeling low about your business, just jump on there and it'll kickstart your week. It kickstarts my week every single time because, after the weekend and you're like, then I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to go for the week, And so I just want to say that we are thankful for all of you consultants that get on here and actually, take these ideas. It blesses us to know that you actually take an idea, that we're not just talking to the walls, right? That you're actually going to do and try some of these things that we were telling you about. So I want to tell you that is it next Sunday? No. In 2 weeks, I have a special guest speaker as well. And so it's one of, I'll tell you who it is a little bit later. But anyway, next week will be our first one in December. We'll kick out, like we always do, our December, what all's going on in December, even though it'll already be December the 7th or whatever it is. And then the next week we will have a guest speaker, and she's fabulous, and you're going to love it. So do not miss the next 2 weeks of our Boss Babe calls. And if you can, bring a friend. Bring a friend to the next Boss Babe call, because we do feel more connected. All of us that have seen each other every week, I don't feel disconnected from these ladies. Even though some of them I haven't seen in person, I feel like I see y'all all the time. And it's kind of weird when you go somewhere else and then they're like, oh, I just missed you so bad. And I'm thinking, I see you on here every single week. Even though I haven't seen you, I don't miss you. But you know what I'm saying? When you are on Zoom, you do feel more connected to those women. And really almost just as much as a live meeting, even though I do like my live meetings, not saying that, but y'all get the point. But we are in Thanksgiving, we're very thankful for y'all. And I'm very thankful for these sales directors, people like Jana and all of you that have shared. And really any of you sales directors, when you come up with something like that, please share to me, because I would love for you to teach it. It gives us great new fresh content. And y'all, we've been doing this for 4 years, I think. 3 or 4 years of Boss Babes. And because I think actually we started in 2017 and we're fixing to hit 21. So this will be, maybe it'll start our 4th year. Let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, it's going to, anyway, it's been 4 years or so. And every week we have to come up with new stuff for y'all. So anyway, the Lord has provided once again. So thank you, Jana Strunk. You're the best. And everyone else, I just congratulations on your weeks. Tomorrow's Cyber Monday. You want to definitely get your sparkler earrings. And let me just tell y'all something. The way you wear these sparkler earrings is the stud goes in the front and the jacket goes in the back of your ear. In case some of y'all didn't watch the video, you can wear it either way, but that's the trendy way to wear it. Stud in the front, the jacket that comes out, that goes in the back of your ear. So you put it on the back and it makes it really cool looking. Okay, so next week, why don't everybody wear your sparkler earrings? If mine ever comes in, I'll be wearing mine as well. So you guys have a great week and we will be talking to you soon. Bye everybody. And thanks again so much.